Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about heat transfer rate and heat flux. So the very first thing which we can discuss is that heat has been defined as the form of energy in transit. That means heat is a form of energy which is moving. Okay, so heat is moving from A to B, for which the driving force is temperature difference. That means T1, T2. That means if T1 is greater than T2, then heat will move towards B from A. Okay, and heat is never contained in a body. That means heat is always moving. though though there is constant temperature in the body, but heat is never contained. It is always moving. It is only recognized when it crosses the boundaries of a system. So we can say that if there is a system, we can name that A, we can only recognize it when heat crosses its boundaries. Okay. The amount of heat energy transferred during the process over a given period of time is denoted by letter Q. That means the amount of heat which is going through this body is considered by, or you can say that it's denoted by Q, which unit is joules. While the amount of heat transfer per unit time is called heat transfer rate. That means joules per second. That means number of joules going to outwards from A per second. So now we can say that what is heat transfer rate? So heat transfer rate Q, joules per second. Q is equal to integration in the boundary situations of 0 to interval time t, Q dot dt, differential t, where t represents the time interval during which the total heat transfer Q is to be determined. So t is the time interval for which we are determining the Q which is going out from this body, and which we call that as heat transfer.